Hello everyone, my name is Danavor, and in this video I answer the question, are the new mechanics a good thing or a bad thing? Stay till the end of this video for a bonus mechanic theory that is not in the game yet. First, let's talk about Fusion Forge. Fusion Forge is a new mechanic that allows players to combine different items together and take the best parts of each of them. This applies to ancestral weapons and spell jewels. Gone are the days when you needed to land the weapon with all exact, perfect stats or get a spell jewel with exactly the spell modifications you needed. Players will be able to pick their preferred stats from both items, after which they will get a new item. This undoubtedly is a good thing, and removes the element of randomness by giving players more control over their playthrough. Also, with this change, no item is a throwaway item, since it might have the attribute with better values and could be a smaller upgrade to what player already has. I believe that gameplay will shift to players striving to craft the perfect weapon or spell jewel by having attributes with perfect rolls on all of their weapons and spell jewels. Next, let's talk about ability statistics cap. This ensures that no single stat, even the strongest or the most desirable, completely dominates your attention. The stats you get from items will be high enough to let you cap multiple attributes, but you won't be able to sink all of your focus in just one. At first, this seems like a bad thing. Why shouldn't I be able to put all of my focus in the stat that I like? But I actually believe this is a sneaky good thing. You see, developers stated that you will be able to max out several stats through your gear. This might mean that there's a slight gear rework, but it also most definitely means that players will not be weaker as long as they plan their builds better. For example, the strongest stat in the game right now is movement speed, since a boss cannot kill what it cannot hit. But if players only stack movement speed, they will hit like a wet noodle, unnecessarily prolonging the fight. Another question that I want to ask developers is, will Blood Moon buff increase player stats beyond its cap? This would make sense due to how rare Blood Moon is and because it's a naturally occurring event. Think of Blood Moon as a cherry on top of already well-balanced cake. Next is the weapon coatings. Weapon coatings are a new mechanic, similar to buff potions, but works for individual weapon. This means you can have multiple different weapon coatings on multiple weapons. Each weapon coating can only be activated every 15 seconds on a single weapon. But if you're switching between several weapons, you can get its effects as often as every 5 seconds. The effects are similar to weapon infusions, but are not the same. This undoubtedly is a good thing. It increases player power and raises the player's skill cap, encouraging players to use multiple weapons with multiple weapon coatings. Last is the bonus mechanic. I call it blood buffing. This new mechanic is not in the game yet, but is something I would love to see in a future release. Player would be allowed to take a prisoner in their care and increase their blood potency through the use of a new station. Yes, I know, we can already increase the blood potency by feeding our prisoners irradiant gruel, but that method is extremely unstable and unreliable. And since developers are taking steps to remove uncertainty with Fusion Forge, I believe this will be a good addition to the game. Here is how it works, in theory. You place a prisoner in a station. This station will consume high-end materials such as gold, blood crystals, and charged batteries. In exchange for consuming those high-end materials, your prisoner will, over time, increase their blood potency. As their blood potency increases, they will take damage, and their level of discomfort will increase, making them take even more damage. Prisoners will need to replenish their health and reduce their level of discomfort, or they will perish. This new mechanic will be a hefty investment, but will ensure that every player can have 100% blood potency of their favorite type, if they put enough time and resources in it. Also, this does not diminish the importance of high blood potency found in the world. The higher blood potency of prisoner you put in the station, the less time you will need to spend raising it to 100. Let me know what you think about my take on these new mechanics and my blood buffing theory in the comments below. For more vrising content, subscribe to my channel.